your true self. Jonny guides like nobody else. Tarot spreads stories on the shelf. Inner demons, cards get dealt. High priestess knows hidden layers. Hermit walks, silent prayers. Judgment calls, no naysayers. Tower crumbles, unveil players. Queen and king, journey begins. Wands and swords, revealing sins. Pentacles fall, destiny spins. Cups overflowing, breaking within. Shuffle the deck, intuitions rise. Arcane whispers, truth never lies. Jonny Arkade, mystical ties. Underneath your skin, inner allies. Queen and king, journey begins. Wands and swords, revealing sins. Pentacles fall, destiny spins. Cups overflowing, breaking within. Shadow realm, find your true self. Jonny guides like nobody else. Tarot spreads, stories on the shelf. Inner demons, cards get dealt. High priestess knows hidden layers. Hermit walks, silent prayers. Judgment calls, no naysayers. Tower crumbles, unveil players.
Jonny Arkade with the cards in his grip, flipping through decks, giving shadows a clip, healing old wounds like a shaman with a script. Inner child smiles while the tower tips. Yeah.
Eyes closed, he channels the stars. Reads your life like a story in the bars. Ace of cups, drinking from fate's jars. Making sense of the scars, flipping these memoirs. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted. Truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted.
Hangman got you feeling stuck. Jonny flips the script, shows you better luck. Chariot, driving futures like a boss. Wheel of fortune spins, no fear of loss.
Queen of swords with your mind sharp and keen. Jonny speaks truth, pulls you from the machine. Star in the spread, all your hopes foreseen. Healing shadows within, nothing's too obscene. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted. Truth laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted. Truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted. Jonny's reading psychic binds untwisted.
Yes, yes, y'all. Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Welcome to Jonny Arkade. Got another good reading for you guys tonight. At least that's the plan. If my bit rates and all that would stop yelling at me. I don't know why it always says I have more when I don't even have it set that high. It's interesting. Mercury retrograde. I'm not drunk. Mercury retrograde's even kicking my ass. I don't know about you guys. I just have a different way of managing it nowadays, knowing, of course, that the light is at the end of the tunnel, and it's really close. That means it's really close, and you're not lying to yourself. That's why you're not who you were. And that's the point. That's the point. Previous version of you would probably be handling your situation differently. And then it was Jonny Arkade. Let's get started. Everything was going fine until the day you met me. Nobody ever told you it's the wrong way. I hope you guys are doing well. Forever Splintered, Shauna J, welcome, y'all. Go Joe. And yeah, hopefully this goes without a hitch, but what we want, what we get, what I want y'all to start realizing is sometimes not getting what you want, what if it's better than what you thought? That's why it's so important to manage your expectations. Why did I just close that? I just wanted to smell the butter. Let me smell that shit again. Butterscotch, yo. Okay. That's for the kids. You know what I'm saying? The boys in the hood, or what have you. Okay. You're not who you were. That's the point. Welcome to Ascension. Love that fairy pick. Thank goodness, because the one good thing about having everything deleted was I still had all my. I'm not superstitious, but just for sake of the reading, still have all my thumbnails that what I didn't delete before, because I never thought that I'd lose access to everything, but I'm this close to maybe losing those too. So that's all right. And even if they were gone today, it's coming in bite-sized morsels that I can digest, me personally. As far as you guys, collective, if you can still find a way to not try to trick yourself that everything's fine or try to find the silver lining, but just know that. And there should be signs all around you if you're not too hyper-focused on something that we shouldn't be focused on. The old version of you would have been like, had the magnifying glass out, and the telescope, the microscope, all the scopes, found periscope, if you're in a submarine or whatever, but unless you're not going to Epstein Island, are you? 8:33 on the clock. We need to get this show on the road. What do you say? I'm sorry, guys. I just miss you. I miss doing this. I feel like it's been forever, even though like we're still on schedule, but starting from scratch is just weird. I feel like I shed skin. I feel naked. Like the new skin isn't fully formed yet, Still hurts a little bit. But it's happening for us. This is the community chest. It's happening for you, for me, the entire human race, right? Believe it or not. You too. Hashtag you too. But this is the community chest. I keep this shuffled and off to the side, and as we receive synchronicities throughout tonight's live stream, or whenever you watch this, it is meant to be timeless. We get we pull from this deck, and it contributes to a whole secondary background reading that takes place simultaneously, and it usually corresponds rather well with what we got going on here in real time, according to my calculations. Even though this is like the third video, according on paper, you know what I mean? It's just on paper. It's like I got kicked out of school and I'm like on the street preaching or something. MIT is inside job. I'm just kidding. And yeah, it's a whole fun thing we do here at Jonny Arcade. We review it at the end. It's fun. Stick around and check it out. Michelle Pagliacci, welcome. Okay, real quick, moment of silence for Chuck Norris, for Carlos Norris, real quick. For real, for real. Of course, he's only more powerful now than than anyone could ever possibly imagine. But you know, got a new spirit guide on the team. Ready to kick some ass. All right. Speaking of ready to kick some ass, let's get started, shall we? You're not who you were. And that's the point.
Jonny Arcade, see the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Gliding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is terror craft, levitating the youths. It's Jonny Arcade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display.
Welcome to Jonny Arcade. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm new here. You'll have to excuse me. Oh. I've never played Dance Dance Revolution. Is this good? High score. Is that bad? Did I break it? Okay. Since you over here are all a new you, I figured we'd start with the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck to get things, to spice things up. What do you say? Pull from the book too. Should we be intuitively called to do so? Which we probably will. Which? What'd you call me? You probably will. Okay. The Wild Unknown Alchemy. Pluto. What? We need plutonium? Guys, if you're new here and you haven't already, we got Mr. Fusion. Get in the DeLorean. What the hell are you waiting for? It hovers now. You just put banana peels and Pabst Blue Ribbon in there. 30 miles to the Pabst. You know? Yeah, hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Sorry, OCD. My bad. Thumbs up, comment, or whatever. Say what up in the chat. All you got to do is hit subscribe. You're right on track. I don't think you can comment till tomorrow if you subscribe now. So, and that's the minimum. Bare minimum. Okay. Yogi 8:38 on the clock. Intuitively, I'm getting someone I think woulda, shoulda, coulda invested in something and they're wondering if it's too late. What is this? Iris Gamos, Alchemical Wedding. What? Your chemical romance or whatever? I never dabbled in the whole My Chemical Romance situation. Like my whole life is an emo phase. So the fact that you have to like put on black clothing and lipstick and do weird shit with your face, you're trying too hard. Neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. What is this? Sulfurous. Sulfury. Your sulfur. Fury. At first I was the master. You were the learner. Only a master of evil doth. Your anger is your weakness. It smells like rotten eggs. Perfect for the DeLorean, Mr. Fusion. Unus mundus. You can say that again. Synchronicity. There's going to be a few of those, I have a feeling, tonight. Because tonight. Whoa. What is this like? Someone's like, no, I like Twizzlers. No, I like sour gummy worms. No, Twizzlers, sour gummy worms. It's like, calm down, children. You get the Twizzlers, you get the gummy worms. Calm down. Now we can all fucking watch the movie. Sit down and shut up. You're brushing your teeth tonight, mister. What is Unus Mundus Synchronicity? Remember when I said we're probably going to get a few of these? When that was a while back, huh? Ah, never mind. Must be coincidence. Bingo. Again, someone should have invested. It's never too late to invest, you know? Not if it's worth its weight in silver or gold or whatever. In precious metals. It's always a good time. Historically, it's always been a good investment, you know? It's just, are you in a position to invest, you know? Next paycheck. Got it. Then we'll start thinking about your future. Thank you, Michelle. I knew I was missing something. Where were you on that one, Bumblebee? Fuck. Oh, he's dead. That's my bad. I totally neglected Princess Zelda. What is going on over here? It's not good, whatever it is. No, that's right. I'm all discombobulated. Hold on. When Zelda dies, I'm not the same. What? See, I'm knocking over Lego crystals. Hold on. This is tragic. We need life support. What is going on here, though, for real? Okay. Had it a little too organized. A little too raff. You know what I'm saying? It's a little too raff. What? Is it 11:11 on the Zelda Game & Watch when we were pulling synchronicity? That's weird. No, it's not. Welcome to Jonny Arcade. Welcome. Hi, John. Hi, Johnny. Hi, John. Hi, Johnny. What's going on? You need to calm down, bro. Mr. Dino DNA over here. What is this? Volte Facium. The despicable face. Yeah. Exactly. Despicable you, alright. Where are your minions? Hugru? Huh? Squid gun. Oh yeah. Azure Vault. The Blue Temple. Oh. Is that what you ladies call it these days? You named your Blue Temple? Azure Vault? Can I have the combination? Or do I need to crack this motherfucker? I'll crack it. Order me a tape cracking kit on Amazon. Be here overnight. Still got that Prime. That's right, baby. I got that Prime. I got Prime Video. We could Optimus Prime and chill later if you want. Transform. Never mind. It's too meta for you guys, I guess. What is this? Veneris, Venus. Men are from Mars. Cheeks cannot hold the smoke. That's what it is. Some of y'all need to just go to Saturday school. Or some of y'all went to too much school. Or not enough school. Take it as it resonates. I ditched just enough school to graduate. Oh, man. I took kindergarten twice. I ain't trying to, as above, so below senior year. That was my parents' choice. This one is mine. I'm graduating. I ain't trying to do this again. Aether, the void on its side. I beat high school with flying colors. What is this? I beat that game. Rex Marinus, the drowned king. Oh, you don't know how to swim, bro? I thought you was freaking Zeus or whatever. Ace this summer? Oh, Zeus doesn't have that summer body. He's not feeling very doesn't want to go swimming. Not in the public pool. It's a cruel summer. Now you're gone, leaving me here on my own. It's a cruel summer. What, Karate Kid? Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. What is this? Iosis. Iosis, that made me think of Oasis. Riddening in reverse. I hope you had the time of your life. Whenever I think of Oasis, I immediately get in the DeLorean, and it takes me back to the summer after 8th grade. Why is it so choppy? It's choppy. Is it choppy for you guys? A forgetful lizard. Don't you put stuff like that into the universe, Shauna? As if I don't have enough people trying to be me already. These fools bite so hard, they need Sensodyne. You know what I'm saying? What is this? Put Corvy, Raven's head. Just want to nip that in the bud right now. Before it manifests. What was that? Hey, G.I. Joe, this ain't Cobra Commander, alright? What will that look like? Platinum head like Destro, busting shots at your projectile like yo, Numa, breath. Norma, breath. It's just dust to dust. What? You're talking like this is the end. No, this is the beginning, yo. Ashes. We came from ashes. Dust is the end. Ashes is the beginning. Dust is the beginning. Ashes is the end. Ashes to ashes, dust to tomato. You're born anew. You're not who you were, and that's the point. You see, the problem is not you being. You're still you. Other people be acting like they're not who they are. And that's the point. Because you're not who you were. That's the point. You get it? Mortification. You watch your mouth. Now someone's mortified. Speculum. Is the audio at least clear? But I just look like freaking maximum headroom. What? Yeah, max headroom. What is that? In Back to the Future. Try the Gengar special. What was it? It's so funny. It's the choice of a new generation. Wasn't he like the Pepsi guy for a little bit? Showing my age. Max Headroom, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. Olum vitrioli. Oil of vitriol. That sounds like what your mom's got in the... I was going to say the liquor cabinet. You might want to check the bathroom medicine cabinet because I think that's where she keeps her liquor. But no, honestly. Oil of Olay. She in there like squirting that shit into her mouth. She got that heroin walker. Smell like buttercream and shit. Like, damn, mama. All right, Alchemy book. I see what's going on here, Penguin. Hold on. Acetum, vinegar. As if the sulfur wasn't bad enough. Out of the frying pan and into the fryer. Acetum, vinegar. Or like acid reflux dealing with this ass. Hold on. I'm just looking at that iron cross with the 4 balls. Sounds like too many dudes. 4 balls. Too many dudes. Never mind. Acetum vinegar. Acidity. Distillation. Memory. The tongue knows vinegar. Yeah, it does. Even the suggestion of receiving a few drops in the mouth reminds us of vinegar's sour and lip-puckering qualities. Again, hence the sour gummy worms someone wanted earlier. I'm a huge salt and vinegar chips fan. I'll eat them bitches till I got a cold sore and a hole in my tongue. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to lose a few taste buds today for the sake of some salt and vinegar chips. In alchemy, vinegar serves as an active agent of distillation. Fermentation. Sorry, yeah, I'm fermenting my taste buds. Give them a good reboot. You know what I mean? Is it plugged in? Did you try restarting it? Did you try salt and vinegar chips? And preservation, which is incredibly useful when applied in the right amounts and with intention. Now, homeboy's armpits over here on the other side. Over here on the other hand, that's too much vinegar. You could pickle a cucumber in them pits. Like armpit de gallo, you know what I'm saying? No pico, please, no pico. Active agent of distillation. Yeah. Your pits irritate my demons. And they make my eyes burn a little bit. Which is incredibly useful when applied in the right amounts with intention. Homeboy went a little too heavy on the vinegar ratio. Vinegar to soy sauce ratio. This said, can be easily overused. It's almost like I'm psychic. Overwhelming the situation at hand. Like when you walk by that lady in Ross and you're like, oh, I knew coming in here was a bad idea. Pay full price, $11.22. I'm not gonna watch. I'll just order it from fucking Bloomingdale's or whatever. Sorry, lady. You're why disinfectants and vinegar exist in the first place, and I have to clean myself from the overindulgence of. Anyways, pod is present when the vinegar pod is present in a reading. It indicates a sour note permeates the laboratory. I told you not to heat up your fish in the microwave, Susan. Your dietary issues are now everyone's problem. And we're not on the same diet. Marcus, fry up some bacon. Stat. Use the Foreman grill if you have to. It is likely something from the past is showing up in the present and demanding our attention. That's not kosher, Susan. It is in vinegar's nature to take over, to overwhelm. Be cautious with this material. It etches through. I was in concrete flooring for more than half my life. I know too much of it than I wish. I mean, you know, the same coating they put on a hangar floor, like where they park F-14 Tomcats and shit, like Top Gun, Talk to Me Goose, where they spill jet fuel, vinegar will etch the top coat. Vinegar will etch the top coat. Go to your local grocery store with polished concrete and go to the mustard and the vinegar section and just look at how not shiny it is. You know, just letting you know. It permeates the laboratory. In the present, demanding. Yeah, it is likely that something from the past is showing up in the present and demanding our attention, like a dead skunk. It is in vinegar's nature to take over, to overwhelm. Be cautious with this material. A little goes a long way, as they say. It is productive to look at your past, but not to share. But not to stare. No, you can share, just don't dwell in there too long. You get pruny, you know, like you're in the jacuzzi. Vinegar jacuzzi. Jacuzzi? But never mind. Such is the complex energy of vinegar. Vine. Gar. Go deeper. View the allegorical Chinese painting Vinegar Tasters. Or you can just ask me. I'll tell you. I'll be honest, I promise. To ponder the wisdom of the tongue. You know, I'm just saying. The more you know. All right. Uranus. Speaking of tongue, now we're at Uranus. What is this? Awakening, brilliance, individualism. Hey, to each their own. I'm not like a butt muncher, but, you know, it's not far from one of my favorite places on earth to eat. Ruth's Chris. And every now and then you're like, oh, what was that? Just forget that didn't happen. Now I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you know? Anyways, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Uranus. Awakening, brilliance, individualism. From the rooter to the Kruger, you know what I'm saying? When Uranus strikes, we got back. We are in for a surprise. Shake what your mama gave you. Not in the outer world, but in ourselves. What wasn't possible before is possible now, thanks to Uranus and its ability to shatter our preconceptions. It's so much better than vinegar. You're not who you were. And that's the point. This shift in perspective, I say you put one on the front. Let's slap both the masses. For identity, this shift in perspective or identity brings newfound freedom and opens up dormant energy. Boy, does it. You might even have to pay for 2 seats on Southwest. What that ass. For an alchemist, this may be experienced as a long-awaited aha moment or a sudden stroke of genius. You can buy 2 seats on Southwest? Yeah. That way, if they try to drag you off the plane, it's like, you're going to have to take my ass. You could take my seat, but you can't take my ass. Inventions and innovations are born under Uranus energy. You're in this together. This card may also appear to show us what is particularly unique about ourselves or another. Don't you compare, contrast. Seemingly random or idiosyncratic quality may end up, that was a mouthful, quality may end up being the secret ingredient needed in the laboratory. Just put a little sprinkle of the, what was that? The idiosyncratic, just put some of this on it. Just a dollop of daisy will do you. A dollop of daisy. Being the secret ingredient needed in the laboratory. The alchemist knows this radical energy isn't sustainable, and so the work is to show up each day whether or not Uranus strikes. But what the... You know, the Schumann residence and everything. According to my calculations, it's San Andreas' fault, you know. Back that ass up. How do you think we get the Grand Canyon to begin with? You know? Oh, well. Well, you know, you're not who you were, and that's the point. And before I was who I am, like, I don't know, I've switched timelines so many times without the shock therapy. You know what I mean? Like, just willingly, just like by prayer and meditation or whatever. This was a deck I made back then, before I am who I am now. Back when I only like lost everything that mattered to me a few times. There's like been more of that since this was made. And this is my bicycle Aries Fire Oracle. All right. I remember the day I made this deck. Who fucking who? Leaving on a southern train only yesterday. Well, they should have thought about that. 11:30 on the Zelda Game & Watch. I know my channel seems brand spanking new, but for those of you who've been picking up what I've been putting down since I started building the Ark, know that 113 is a thing. I've seen one today. I've seen a really funny 113 today from the universe. That's for me to know and you to not. Strong, smart, independent, Queen of Swords. It's been a long day without you, my friend. Again, should have thought about that. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? Oh, you saw that. Yep, you saw that. What? What are you talking about, Johnny? For those of you who might just be listening to this like a podcast or something. 55, 77, or 57, 57, however you want to look at it. Must be coincidence. And then the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands. According to my calculations, the math is mathin', but open up to receiving. Not this back. We don't go backwards. Trevor Splinter knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. What? Oh my gosh. Now you know that, okay, Mercury retrograde is upon us still. And see, I'm getting yelled at for too high of a bit rate, saying I have 15,000 kilobytes per second, which is higher than the recommended bit rate. I have my settings set to well below 5,000 more than that is saying I am fucking streaming at, which makes me want to rip my eyeballs out with my bare hands. But it's okay. Mercury retrograde is almost over. It's just like, you know, first impressions are everything. It's 3/21 on the date on the Gregorian calendar, and that's 3, 2, 1. What is this? Takeoff? Hold on. Before I lose my hold on, I need to just diagnose this. Not the thing, there's nothing I can do about that. But I couldn't hear my music. Sources. Son of a biscuit. And I've got only nothing but big plans for this channel. And if I can't do what I've been doing for 6 years without a hitch, there's no way in frickin' hell it's gonna be able to keep up with me with what I have planned. Period. Like I'll have to buy a new computer or build one from scratch, which I don't want to have to build a computer from scratch right now. As fun as it is, that's not what I'm not trying to build a radio at Radio Shack. I just want a radio that works. Okay, hear the audio. I just want to see something real quick. Damn it. 1 second, y'all. If you're watching this on the replay, you can skip forward maybe until I'm reading again. But right now, you're just going to have to be patient with me. I'm trying to do too many things at the same time. Everything else seems to be working. It's just... Okay, now. That doesn't mean it's fixed yet. That means it's half fixed. Shooting live, in effect. Okay. All right, this is a test. All right. Same. I know your name. It was a little delayed, but hey. So's the collective consciousness. We ain't missing anything. It's like getting the wedding reception an hour early. It's like the bride and groom ain't going to be here for a while. You know, you might as well just fucking... You want to go hotbox the truck or something? Open up to receiving. Strong, smart, independent. Ace of Wands. It's in reverse. Someone's codependent. And you out here shining. Keep smiling. Knowing you can always count on 3. For sure. Maybe 3 or fewer. I want to say more because it rhymed, but that's not true. All right. For the good times and the bad times. No bad times. Sad forevermore. Hunt face bitch. I don't believe it. That's what friends are for. I think you were super nice to super evil people. And now they have to watch you over here with your full Triforce. You're going to go kick Ganon's ass. You just grabbed the silver arrow right when I started pointing out Link. And it's like, what? You're going to go back? You're going to go backwards? You're not who you were. And that's the point. I mean, even snakes can't go backwards. Take it from Cobra Commander. You know what I mean? You got to know it. In order to know how to defeat your opponent, you got to know how they wiggle around in the sand or the grass or sometimes the water. Sometimes it's a salamander and you're like, I don't know what to do. It's like the spork of reptiles. Scandalous, deceitful. I know, right? Like, you're like Wall-E, like, what is this? Now I know how God feels when we're all trying to categorize one another. God's like, my God. You're all dogs. You're all dogs. Dags? Oh, dogs. Yeah, I like dags. No, you're all dogs. We got Shih Tzu, Pit Bull, we got, who knows what, who got fucking Yokiero Taco Bell over here. All barking up the wrong tree. What is this? Independent, 9 of Pentacles. Someone's like, it's ridiculous. I identify as a cat. Whatever you got going on over there, collective. You know, who let the dogs out? Scandalous, deceitful. I'm just telling you, well-deserved rest. I know. Neighbors up all night barking. Just trying to get some sleep around here. What is this? Don't stop believing. You know, get one of them sleep masks and maybe some earplugs or something, you know. It sucks that you... But at the same time, they deserve to be able to stay up late and party or whatever. As long as they're not causing anyone harm. I know you got that important meeting first thing in the morning, but live a little. Go over there. Smoke a doob with them, you know what I mean? Smoke a doobie-doo with your neighbor or two, you know. Because they smoke 2 joints in the morning, smoke 2 joints at night. You might as well go over there in the afternoon. Think you'll be all right. You got enough time to go back to work. Later on, you'll snore. True love's kiss. Smoke 2 joints, and then you smoke 2 joints, and then you smoke 2 more. But it is the weekend, right? Okay, making sure. Just making sure. Mastermind. Look at all these aces. The ace of spades. No, there's no. The ace of spades was out earlier. The ace of spades. Carrying all the weight. Long hair, don't care. Look out weekend, cause here they come. Going all in, more like staying in. I don't go hang out with all those woo-hoos of hers, you know? Not when there's a Clint Eastwood marathon on TNT. I'll save a fistful of dollars, you know what I'm saying? And a few dollars more just by staying home and, you know, maybe fry up some bacon. Let's eat bacon, you know, by itself. Dip it in some vinegar. Pickle some bacon, you know? Saturday, fuck it. Saturday. You know, and then the Dirty Harry's gonna come on after all the fistfuls. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. I know, right? Back to the Future. Marty, if you haven't already, if you would hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, comment below, let me know if this reading resonated with you. Great. Hot. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. When this bad boy gets up to 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. All right. Just letting you know. Oh, you didn't know? Well, then you didn't watch enough professional wrestling in your childhood. We can't be road dogs. What? That bad boy is up to 88 miles per hour. Wait, is that thing hooked up to the... Never mind. Like, Marty was just blown away with the fact that he hooked the DeLorean up to the... Like, never mind the time machine. Can we just, like, play with this for a little bit? It's not a toy, Marty. No, but that's... We could hook those up on Power Wheels and let toddlers ride around in them. Even before they're able to drive. Get them, like, used to, you know, driving. Marty, the intention here is getting a better perception of humanity. Monetary gain. This isn't Power Wheels, Marty. Besides, we can't dramatically alter the world's natural course of time. What is this? 10 of guitars in reverse. Hold my beer. Look at you. Yeah. Okay, hypocrite. Whatever, Mr. Space-Time Continuum. Whatever, you can't change the future. That used to be called Clayton Ravine. Remembering Chuck Norris. Walker, Texas Ranger. You know about fucking Walker, Texas Ranger. Two flux. He said, I said, what? Doc be breaking all the rules. Who's the doctor they told you to go see? Y'all better listen up closely. All you players that thought that he turned flop or the firm flop. Y'all the reason that Doc ain't been getting no sleep. Come on, ride a train. Come right in. What is that? Look at this. The world card. What? This is the Back to the Future Tarot, in case you guys are wondering. The movie has ended. The adventure is done. Put your popcorn into the seat and stop making out. Now is the time for the credits to roll. The world card symbolizes the successful completion of a journey. Whether this is an actual journey or an inner voyage of discovery. Come along and ride on a fantastic voyage. Slide, slide, slippage, slide. Forget about the city and the 9 to 5. Upright. What a ride it has been. Take a moment to play back the highlights and low points. in your mind. It is time to recognize all you've learned. Celebrate where you are now. There's just one question to ask yourself. Where to next? Were you off to, Doc? Back to the Future? Already been there. Gotta squeeze the name of the franchise in one more time. And then enter Flea. Like, if that movie was made today, the whole scene with Flea and the overall character arc of him not running into the Rolls Royce would have been after the credits. My, how times have changed. Reversed. Reverse. Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. Your story arc is not yet complete. Don't you sit down yet. Are there plot points you want to change? A lost scene you need to finish? That's the one thing I love about that trilogy. There's so many things that they so brilliantly closed all the loose ends, but there's loose ends, but they're not story arc related. They just open up the possibility for so other many. That's different than milking a cow the best way you know how. It's almost like I don't even think Robert Zemeckis planned in that. Whoops. You're stuck in a phase of your story that has come to its natural end. Make any changes you need now, and then release the brakes and power into the future. And if you do want to take page out of the winner's books, look at George Lucas. He sold you Star Wars. He told me Star Wars before we even heard of The Mandalorian. How many of you knew Boba Fett was a Mandalorian? And what that even was? Show of hands? And that all the stormtroopers that can't shoot the broadside of a barn, if they were in the barn on like their best day with 20/20 vision and a scope on their rifles, is Boba Fett's dad's clone. But did you know that at the time? No, of course you didn't. How could you? It was a $12,000 budget film. But he found a way to make Uranus explode with like added effects. He threw in a couple of banthas in there and shit. You know what I mean? Some extra Rancor, ram that right up your core, and sold it to you and me and everyone again with a smile on my face. Now that's giving the people what they want. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. It's time to go. Flux capacitor, flux in. All right. You can't be kidding me. Damn, where is that boy? Damn. I'm dumb. The spinning wheels of the time machine represent destiny. With a single revolution, the right speed, they can change your fate, driving you onto a new road or even helping your dreams take flight. Or driving yourself crazy, driving yourself in circles. Now, unless we're doing donuts on the East Lawn, I suggest we get the fuck out of here. Upright. And even then, we only have a few more minutes before we need to get the fuck out of here if you are doing donuts on the East Lawn. But what we know about donuts on the East Lawn? Upright. You know, Frodo. You never gone Froden? No? Frodo? No? Upright. Fortune favors the bold. Not vinegar pits over here. That's a different bold. You know? Like, I like my chips, salt, and vinegar, but I like my Chex Mix bold, baby. And my manwich. A sandwich is a sandwich. But a manwich is not a warlock. It's a meal. And I like even my manwich bowl. Yeah. I said it. As the Latin proverb goes, fortune favors the bold, as the Latin proverb goes. Be bold. Things are about to change in your favor. Or flavor. Wait, remember we were... The taste buds thing? No? Never mind. It's up to you. If you meet the change head on with optimism and spirit, great opportunities await. I agree, fully. Reverse, reverse. Everybody clap your hands. Crisscross. I just heard crisscross. I heard, I missed the bus. I missed the bus. I missed the bus. And that is something they will never, ever, ever do again. Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to. Warm it up, Chris. That's what I was born to do. I'm just saying. The Daddy Mac. The Mac. That Daddy. Who's your Daddy Mac? You may face sudden setbacks as the wheels of destiny turn. Ride it out. This is just part of the ever-spinning cycle of life. The spin cycle. You're just tumble drying next. Soon you'll be back on top. All will be well in the best of all possible futures. Or sutures. What, suture yourself. But you might have some stitching up to do, is all I'm saying. Like Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. What is this? Heal the world. I'm trying, Spirit. Make it a better place. I can't do it by myself. For you and for me, and maybe one day you can birth a new Jesus. But until you do understand that this world just might blow up, it's like our own fault if like we fuck up the earth. I'm here to, like, my professional career has been in concrete restoration. Not pouring fresh concrete, not demolition, but taking one of the strongest made man concoctions for building. And so that we don't have to rip it out. Should it be still repairable and in decent condition, despite what the surface looks like, we can not only repair what was once, what is now considered lost, unsafe terrain, and we can not only repair it, but we can make it bigger and better than it was. And what makes it so strong is the fact that the existing concrete is still there. Concrete never fully cures. You just rip it out, pour fresh concrete. That concrete's just going into a landfill. And you all are worried about not non-recyclable styrofoam cups while you get your Panda Express to go? When there are insects in the African rainforest or Amazon forest, you can fact check me, that consume naturally and digest styrofoam. Don't even get me started on the straws in California and sea turtles. I love me some sea turtles. But isn't that fun? That's the card we were reading earlier. So with this 6 of flux in reverse, again, I feel like times have changed and someone who was so set in their ways. This is beautiful. This is like old dog, new tricks. Learning a new trick. And it's like, I'm proud of them. They weren't even trying, but you can see that maybe you're leading by example, leading with love, showing them how it's done. I feel like you're showing a runner who I think just got tired of running and finally just stayed put, how to not run from your problems, but to run towards something worthwhile. That old version of you, I think, almost kept running to go fix more stuff that you didn't break because, hey, if you're like me, hold my beer, 5,000 piece jigsaw puzzle? I got time. We could start chipping it. We could start chip away on the border. You know what I mean? We at least find the corners. 11:55. Probably want to stay. You know, I should probably call my wife, let her know. Honey, I'm gonna be home late. I just met this guy, Rick. He's got this 5,000 piece jigsaw. Say less, honey. That's my higher version. That's my Clara or whatever, I guess. You finish. You take all the time you need. You show that puzzle who's boss, honey. What did I do to deserve you? Michelle knows what I'm talking about. You got to see this. It's the world's largest Sudoku puzzle. There's 144 possible combinations, but only one way to unlock it. I'm gonna be a while. Look, do you understand what this means? It means this damn thing doesn't work at all. No, someone is trying to, I think, manipulate you. But I feel like they're trying to imitate you. Like your research and development and how you, once you do the research and you develop whatever that is, whether it's a photograph or what have you, right? And then you have something to show for it. The naysayers are like, oh. Now I'm kind of getting someone using maybe social media, science, technology, STEM, so research, science, technology, engineering, and math to try to unroot you. STEM root. STEM root. We're getting to the root of the problem. It's like, why isn't it working? Because it's inorganic. This is like, I imagine when they're trying to do cloning and they're like, why can't we replicate that magic that happens when baby goes from a conglomeration of cells into a living, breathing human? Oh, you mean like the soul that goes into the baby? The 7 pounds difference after we die? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Well, then we'll just keep reading then. Let's see. Ace of Rods. I don't know, man. Are you sure that at the core, this is what allows us to reach 1.21 gigawatts of electricity? Yeah, like this is like, I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. McFly. Guess what? Now, Biff, don't con me. I mean, I was just finishing up the first coat right now. Good, because, we're taking the DeLorean out later. Make sure you look at it. It's like the DeLorean's like, hey, make sure you put some sour diesel in here or something. You know what I mean? You want to run on some diesel? What? It's like hot boxing. I'm just saying, save 20% at Base Smokes. Get yourself a free eighth. You're welcome. Link in the description box below. I'm serious. The High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, you're not. It looks like you hit this. Hold on. I'm trying not to get this video taken down. I just started a new channel, for the love of God. I'm not trying to get kicked out of here for smoking the reefer. The seasons don't fear the reefer. Nor do the wind or the sun or the rain. We can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't feel the reefer. And she ran to him. She looked backwards and said goodbye. She had taken his hand. This is some good shit. La, 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 la. This person don't get it. But that's why they have CBD gummies or something. It's like, try this. Try this. Easy there, Darth Vader. My name is Darth Vader. I come from... I am a... What is it? Visitor from the planet Vulcan. Space alien from the planet Vulcan. Look! Link is defeating Ganon. Right now. Right now. That's weird timing to get Wheel of Fortune. Weren't we just reading Wheel of Fortune? I'm pretty sure. I think he stole his wallet. That guy stole his wallet. I think he stole his wallet. Wow, Clara. Clara. You know, like literally every character in this in the Back to the Future trilogy is in this deck from the first one to the last one. Fucking Clara. Clayton, yo. You switch timelines. You change in history. It's not going to be called that ravine was going to be called like whatever your name is, Ravine. Your name is Karen Ravine. And then no one would even care about that ravine. How ironic. But no. Clara. Marsha. But no, the High Priestess, Three of Rods. Are you the stoner in the family? And everyone's like, you could have been more like your sister. If only you were like your brother. If only. What? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. But no, it's like, great Scott, look at the magician. Who's that? Stop the press. Where does she get all those wonderful toys? Uranus. The world, heal the world. Make it a better place. Why don't the two of you just get a room already? We know how this movie ends. Or do we? Maybe there was a fourth one and we never saw it because it didn't come out yet, but it came out before, like the pyramids, but we didn't unlock it until later. You have to 100% the movie. Ready Player One or whatever. Clovo 2. Wrote the strategy guide on that shit. Yeah, now you're playing with power. Nintendo. Tarot power. You know what I'm saying? What is this? The moon. Look. Now your mom's like, I don't know. You shouldn't date that floozy. I know those type. Those slut. Dude, remember I was telling you about getting the fucking binoculars and the telescope and then the microscope and then the magnifying glass. Is that a telescope you're holding? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you moon gazing right now? Are you looking at my mom online? What is this? The moon? What are you talking about? Is that? Pretty sure that's tiger carpet you got wall to wall up in this room. Is that true? Are you with a genie in a bottle? What is this? Are you Christina Aguilera? Am I on The Voice? Is there anybody out there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Someone's comparing. It's like I get like your mom and like some in-law or baby mama or baby mama's mamas. 1203 on the Zelda Game & Watch. 1, 2, 3. They're like jealous of each other, and you're just like, dude, you know what? Because I'm hearing, ooh, it's my life now, my world, my life, my life. My life is all I have. My rhymes, my pen, my pad. And I done made it through the hustle, don't shrug. The struggle, don't judge me. Because what I say now what you say now won't budge me. Because where I come from so often, so many people I grew up with are laying in a coffin. So I done laid it with my pain and strife. It's my life now, my world, my life, my life. Styles P. You're not, or Skills. Just skill. Oh, I feel bad now. I feel like it's Styles P. You're not who you were, and that's the point. Great hot. Some of y'all might have put off some. It's stepping into that. It's the eye of the tiger, and I got the bedspread, or whatever. And at the same time, a zebra doesn't change his stripes, is what I'm getting. I feel like a leopard, a cheetah, none of them. They don't change their stripes. You know what I'm getting though? Pepe Le Pew. You know how the cat always gets the skunk thing, and it's like, like someone's like, we are the same. Yeah, mon ami. Page of clocks in reverse. It's super rapey, but it's like, dude, he thought she was a skunk too, man. What is this? 5 of flux. See, if anything, the cat liked it. The cat's like, I don't know. And look at the stripes. Tiger stripes. They're everywhere. Even in Biff's shirt. But yeah. Samantha McFly. You chicken. What's crazy about bullies is how they're big and bad. Totally, like, especially with the numbers that they roll in, that outnumber you and probably beat you at an arm wrestling match, but they still got to use some big ass stupid Louisville slugger. God forbid you get your hand on that thing. I'm seeing that scene in Christmas Story where Ralphie gets in trouble and has to eat soap, wash his mouth out with soap because he was beating the shit out of homeboy. Shoot your eye out, kid. The Lovers. 10 of rods in reverse. Yeah, look, they're just jealous. That just goes to show you bully. Look at Biff coming out now. The Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. Soul Brother. Lovers. You're leading by example. Again, that's the power of love with the magician. You're showing this old dog new tricks, and they're like, I want to try that. And I feel like there's someone who has kind of reached a point where they think there was everything there was to know. But now you've given them like new hope. You've given them episode 4. You've given them, you're like Obi-Wan Kenobi to someone who's older than you know, me. Obi-Wan Kenobi. In the Force like Obi. What you say you don't know me? What you say know me? You know, it's so sad. I was bumping Life After Death on my hoverboard the other day in the neighborhood, and I was like, "Oh God, why does this album have Puff Daddy over every song?" Going, oh yeah, it's come to me, baby. Oh yeah, you know how we do it. Ain't nothing changed but my lamp. Ain't nothing changed. You've been like this the whole time. That limp is new. 7 of rods. Something really. Yeah, coming at some of y'all hard. It's like they know that you know. But even though that they know, That's why they gotta. It's almost like it would benefit them to have some help in whatever this is, but because they want to keep it all to themselves, they're going to try to go it alone, thinking that they can because they can whatever bench more than you on the bench press or whatever. But it's like, whatever, dude. Okay, Mr. Universe. What's that? 7 of guitars in reverse. Yeah, you're catching someone off guard. And I don't think they're dumb. I just feel like they're oblivious to the truth of a matter. Oblivious to what love is, justice in reverse, and they're not doing themselves. They're like, but I've been married. This is what marriage is, and gosh damn it, we were happy one time. You guys really need to stop stealing this reading. Wow, the star. Ayo, Chuck. It's your cousin Marvin. You know that sound you've been looking for? Well, get a load of this. All this time you've been waiting for people to catch up to you or meet you where you're at. Don't you understand? You've always been like 2 laps ahead. Acting as if because you were being led to believe that there were more laps. They were lying to you so they could catch up. You've been there the whole time. I just shuffled. He came out anyways. That's happened twice in this reading alone. With the Wheel of Fortune, wasn't it? Or it was like one of the Alchemy cards, I think. I don't know. There's Huey Lewis right there. Excuse me. It's too damn loud. You are not who you were, and that's the point. It's too damn black. No one's gonna listen to this black rap words yelling profanities. Again, I feel like you're like, fine, I'll just get my rhyme book, and it's just not these people. If anything, I'm getting Wonka, where it's like you're trying to get your chocolates like out there, and you're like, why isn't anyone like my chocolate? It's so good. It's like because what you're up against are the Hershey and fucking Cadbury, and there's no way in hell that you're gonna be the freaking chocolatier on the block. 12-12, no way in hell. And instead of working with you, they're like, send in their stepdaughters or whatever to seduce you and get footage of you, blackmail you, and now it's their idea. But you have access to the island anytime. I know you're a total peeping Tom pervert there, Georgie. They all float down here, Georgie, unless you're in the submarine, of course. What do you say, Georgie? We all live in a yellow submarine, Georgie. I'm confused. Perfect. Come with me, Georgie. I'm out of here. See, I feel like you didn't fall for it. You're like, I've seen this before. This all looks very familiar. The Fool in Reverse. Yeah, this ain't your first rodeo. Look, he's skateboarding. You're taking what is like second nature to you. Maybe a skateboard to you is just a primary source of travel where most people will probably fall on their butt. But whatever, you're taking something to the next level. Look at all these hoverboards and shit coming out now. Yeah, it's like you do it with your eyes closed, whatever this is. Fall asleep doing it. But again, some of y'all maybe did lose your opportunity, your meal ticket, your chance at fame. But you can teach or support or promote, and maybe for some of y'all might have younger ones that maybe you couldn't act or sing, and you know that the Hollywood is a fucking giant feeding ground for innocent people, especially children. But knowing that, maybe guiding them so that that doesn't happen. Casey Cundiff, welcome. Thank you. I still have coffee. Just for shits and giggles. Synchronized watches. You know, I'm getting my mind's eye as I sing that amazing soundtrack is it's time. It's time for them, it's time for you. Like legit. It's time. Whoever you're bringing in. And for a lot of you, you don't know who this is. Straight up. Now tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Oh. But what have you done for me lately? Exactly. It's none of those people. Okay? That haven't done shit for you lately. None of these people. It's not your family either. Hey man, we're disappearing. Oh man, that sucks. You must have did something wrong. Oh, yeah. Hey, Uncle Joey. You better get used to these bars, buddy. They might fake a death, you know. Steve's not dead. But, you know, it'll come out when it comes out. I'm not really worried about whether or not. If you know, you know. And some people don't. I am Darth Vader. I'm an extraterrestrial from the planet Vulcan. I come in peace. You try to warn them. And they try to get you to be like, no, even though you knew. This is like, I know who it is. It's Professor Plum with the knife in the conservatory. And they're like, no, it's not. And you're like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is. Unless someone's lying. There's no way you can know who killed Mr. Body. Put 5 on it. Put 5 on it. 5 of clubs. 5 of wands. I mean, swords in reverse. It's rods. Rods are swords. Dude. Take a hike. This, you know what I'm getting with this? I'm getting like Fast and the Furious, but this is someone who slowly but surely, not Fast and Furious, slowly but surely raced all their pink slips away, because I'm getting that guy who races for pink slips with that GTI Golf and then tries to run away so he doesn't have to pay. And everyone's like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? And this is like homeboy coming back from killing John Wick's dog or whatever. And his dad's like, what are you doing, bro? What do you mean? Oh, that douchebag? That douchebag. Are you Marty McFly? Yeah? Why? Looks like I owe somebody some money. I told you, you owe me 5. You owe me $5. Looks like I lost a bet. Temperance in reverse. It's from the dock. Again, something is impossible. Again, it's like the world split open and was like, oh, and handing you this, and you're like, wait, what? Queen of Flux in reverse. What? What the fuck? Ace of Clocks in reverse. Yeah, see what expecting the unexpected, managing your expectations can do for you? You don't end up like douchebag Biff over here. I feel like you might have done a lot of like serving, maintaining, kind of whether it's busboy, hostess, working your way up in a restaurant kind of work, working your ground from the ground up. Even if it's in a like an office environment, it might have been like school, and then you're a secretary or some intern, hoping to be one day like the personal assistant or the marketing manager. It's time for you to stop needing the validation of these losers that have no idea what the hell they're even talking about. That you're trying to work for. Now this is making me think of that kid. It was several years ago, but a kid was like getting denied from like all these different schools. They wanted to do computers and one day eventually work at Google. And all these schools kept denying him because they were too full or whatever, or he didn't qualify. So he said, you know what? He applied at Google. He didn't have to go to all that school. They hired him. You kidding me? Companies like that are looking for not fresh blood, people that other people overlook all the time. It's just not everyone knows what that looks like. And now you have a slide to take you down to the break room when you take a lunch break, you know? They'll never understand. They're not supposed to. Fag. Whatever, dude. See you later. Like nothing. It's like, let them sit in their miserable lives. 12:21 on this other game and watch. It's like the only reason why they're laughing is because they don't want to. It's almost like they don't believe it to be true. They're like, yeah, right. And you're like, that's right. All right, now we got the Bicycle Prestige Johnny Quest deck here. Since we're starting from scratch, might as well let you guys get to know me a little bit. You're not who you were. And that's the point. No filter. Tell it like it is. Honest and sharp. Again, I feel like one truth from you. They can have all this low-hanging fruit and try to body shame you, make fun of your face, or your sister's a slut, or your brother's a douchebag, or your mama's a hoe, or your daddy's so fat, or whatever, right? And you're just like, remember that one time you totally fucking were a huge coward in a situation where you had an opportunity to stand up for yourself? Look at this. 2 of Wands. Indecision. Insert coin. Continue. Fear of commitment and shoot your shot. Love letter. Confession. Hey, remember that? Remember that one time? Remember that one time we were being chased and I was like, hey, let's stop and fight. And you're like, no, I'm a little bitch. And then now when you tell everyone the story, you're like, yeah, I remember that one time. You couldn't run fast because your asthma. You're like, oh, you mean that time that you didn't want, I wanted to stop running away and fight so I could catch my breath, and I'd rather just kick these guys' ass and make them regret chasing us in the first place? Oh, man. We're getting caught. Oh. Let's see. Why don't you get a tattoo to remember it by? What is this? Congrats. You played yourself. Self-sabotage. Exactly what I'm talking about. Pointless arguments, talks in circles. But, what? Is this a dog with 4 asses or something? Why all the buts? What, are you addicted to smoking? You a chain smoking cigarette smoker? So you like big butts and you cannot lie? It's a lot of butts. All you other brothers can't deny. What is this? Bit off more than you can chew. Yeah. You shouldn't have filled up on all that bread. It's a 7-course meal. I almost burnt all the hand hairs. I didn't though. Bit off more than you can chew. Overworked. Carrying too much. Stress. Oh, you're so tense. You should relax. Get yourself a massage. Holy shiatsu, Batman. You're so tense. Again, someone, I think, just totally overdid it. Overgiving, emotional burnout. Yeah, look. I feel like they were trying so hard to like prove themselves that it just had the opposite effect. Try hard. See, this isn't because Huey Lewis doesn't know good music when he hears it in this particular situation. Pinhead, you know what I'm saying? Hellraiser. Mama raised a Hellraiser. But no. This is someone who don't know what the hell they're talking about realizing. This is that person who said it's just too damn loud. Realizing that your song's on the radio now. Know when to hold them, standing firm, defending your position with the 7 of Wands. And look at this. Ace of Swords in reverse. Full of shit. Yeah, we'll call you back. Full of shit. Holding back lies. Scared to get caught. Guilty. Omission of truth. Someone who just can't just tell you to save your breath. Save your time. Save your money. They're just full of shit. Know when to hold them. I feel like you guys need to know when that is. And look, hold my beer. Bold, confident moves. Bold, confident moves and risk. Remember? Bold like man witch, y'all. Bold like not warlock. Man witch. Okay? A sandwich is a sandwich. But a man witch is a meal. Hold my beer. Bold, confident moves, risk. No filter. What? It's like between the two of these people, it's like, you ready? Look. Wow. I just said between the two of these people. Look. Remember we talked about slow and tedious instead of fast and furious? This is a life in the fast lane. Fast movement, sudden action, momentum. I don't know who this person is, collective, but when you and them Wonder Twin powers activate or whatever, I'm not even going to say the T word again because next thing you know, it'll be like Luke and Leia, and that's your sister or your brother. And it's like, I don't know what it is, but when we're making out, it's like I'm kissing my sister, kissing my brother. Cheers to that support system. Happy times where everybody knows your name. There's some Amish person out there watching me like, yeah, what's the matter if it's your sister? I don't understand. Is that a problem? How about kissing cousins? Why is that a bad thing? Keep it in the family. Cheers to that. I got some moonshine I've been whooping up just for an occasion like this. Look, they're dropping the ball. Overwhelmed. Whoa. What is going on here? I'm just letting you know. You and Sally Mae, you can have her hand. I was expecting to get her dad's permission, not her brother's. Paid in full. Provider. Entrepreneurial. What are our kids going to look like? Is this how, like, the Creature in the Black Lagoon, like, was created? Wait, was it Blue Lagoon or the Creature in the Black Lagoon? I just want to know what I'm getting myself into. I thought this was the Blue Lagoon. Swamp thing up in this motherfucker. That's not Blue Lagoon. It's not Blue Lagoon. That's not Snowflake. That's not Snowflake. Paid in full. Provider. Entrepreneurial. What? You get VIP everything. VIP everything. Can't touch this. Dude, it's settling for less, low self-esteem. Said not my collective. And know when to fold them. Walk away. Run. You're not running away. What did I say earlier? You're choosing peace. That's just saying if you're questioning whether or not you should fold them, this card would come out saying, run for your lives! And I run so far away. 9:59. I saw it change to 10. There's no fucking way. No way, no way. Aurora Borealis, come in view. Aurora, come in view. That's Sleeping Beauty's name. I came up with a new word today to label people as. Because a lot of my journey and my other channel, guys, what sucks is like people say fun words like unfuckwithable and stuff that I was hashtagging 6 years ago. And it's sad that that stuff's like used all the time now. It's like, whatever. And I have no way to prove it. But I came up with another one today. You guys remember how I always say, Mama, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane to all these spiritual workers who are actually fucking vampires trying to get up in your energy. Anything like that. You don't know what a sheep and wolf's clothing or vice versa looks like. What big eyes do you have, Grandma? Better to see you with, my dear. Oh, is that what it is? 12:30 on the Zelda Game and Watch. Is that what it is, Grandma? That's not Snowflake. That's not Snowflake. 10:01 on the clock. Clickety clock. That's not Snowflake. Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, True Love's Kiss, Sword of Truth, Shield of Virtue, Aurora Borealis, Burnout, Only Fools Rush In, 88 miles per hour, Monty. When this bad boy gets up to 88, you're gonna see some serious shit. I'm not burning up. I'm not growing up. I'm just burning out. When I stepped in line to walk amongst the dead. Only fools rush in. Fear of letting go. Staying too long. That's that card we had with the run that I just put away. It came back out in reverse. You tired of holding on to this? Why are you not letting it go? What it's so scary about letting it go? You want to wait until it gets taken from you? That's the worst. Especially if it rightfully belongs to you. That's just salt and vinegar on the wound, you know what I'm saying? Or if it didn't exist, if it weren't for you, oh, story of my life. Look, say it like you mean it. That's weird. Some of y'all might have not believed what I just said, as if I was trying to be like, I know how you feel. And you'd be like, thank you, you know how I feel. How could you know how I feel? Spirit's like, yeah, he knows how you feel. That's why he's not trying to hang out here too long. Smells like sulfur and vinegar. Someone pickling eggs up in this mall. Either someone brought kimchi to the workplace or someone making it next door. You know what I'm saying? Hold, please. Waiting for results. I see you. See you. Patience with progress. Someone can tell that what they're looking at didn't happen overnight. And you know that. That's 17 or 117. That's our cue. That's my cue to pull out the Jonny Arkade tarot deck. Hold my beer. Yeah. Hold my beer. It's my cue. I told you. That's how that works, guys. So if you're feeling the vibe here, make sure you subscribe here. 1234, 1234 on the Zelda Game and Watch. Help me keep it alive here. That way we can thrive here. Next time I'll have 5 beers. I'll let you have one. I'll let you have it. Let me in them. Let me in them. Easy, man. You got work tomorrow. I think you've had enough. Put your keys in the bucket, man. We'll get you to work on time, but you're not driving anywhere. Look at this. Delays, lack of progress, inconsistent. Someone gets lost in the sauce, which can be a good thing if properly done in focused and sensical, logical, fulfilling amounts. You know, it's like, don't overeat, right? Knowing that when you're full in whatever it is you're consuming. Yeah. Oh yeah, so that new word I made up. Namaste in your lane. Apothecarian. Apothecarian. That's my new shit. Michelle. We really need to pay attention to the copyright thing this time, for real. They're after us. Angelina Jolie totally hacked into my system and deleted everything. Like she was Michael from Lost, but in the Matrix. Because he was that hacker guy in the Matrix. Walt! Don't you bring Walt into this. Walt Disney's turning in his grave right now. You can't even smoke on Disneyland property. That's why he had built Club 33 to begin with. He's like, I just want a place where I could fucking work, smoke a cigarette without letting all these innocent children know that I smoke cigarettes. Makes me want a cigarette right now. Is there any way we can get some whiskey in here? Well, no, sir. You said no alcohol in them. But it's Club 33. Can we get some whiskey in here? For the love of God? Jesus. It all started with a mouse. No, it didn't. It started before that. Oswald, yo. What the hell's wrong with you people? Y'all MK Ultra. All that Holocaust programming. You guys are... You know what's interesting about Holocaust? I was thinking about that today too. Not Schindler's List or anything. I was just thinking about the language and how spoken word and verbiage and spell work and pronunciation. And I was like, Holocaust. Not the cost to be the boss, but the Holocaust. To have no soul. What's that cost? Sell your soul. At what cost? Now that's hollow. That's empty. That's lack of abundance. That's lack. And it is a motherfucking Holocaust. Look around. Genocide. But it's like self-termination. Bunch of kamikaze pilots. It's like going to Club Safari in Tijuana in the 90s. Everyone's on kamikaze shots. It's like, who knows what's even in those shots, bro? That's probably rubbing alcohol and fentanyl. Rubbing fentanyl alcohol. You should have got a Midori sour. Pucker up, right? It all was connected. It all coming full circle. Yeah, completion success. Happily ever after. Believe it or not. You were wrong. Armageddon means, oh, this is a good thing. Whether that's because Uncle Enoch's going to come beam you up, Scotty, or whatever. Depends on which Bible you read, I guess. Some people are like, what is this guy talking about? Exactly. Aborigines are like, who's Jesus? Are you telling me I didn't have to put this corn on the cob through my lip? Mom, I didn't need to have cobbler. I didn't need to have corn on the cobble pot. Your upper lip, son. Horny, I know, but sucks for the Aboriginals. You got an Aboriginal, all entertainers. No, you don't. You don't have to Aboriginal, but you gotta be original. Says 311. But what is it? What does it even mean? This guy doesn't even make any sense. What else is on? Kids these days. It's like, you know what it is? They just have access to Pornhub on their phone and on Roblox. Who needs Pornhub when you got Roblox or whatever? Back in the day, we used to stay up late, wait till Skinamax came on, and when that wasn't enough, when the home box office wasn't presenting us with enough soft porn, we had to go to like the Lips Network or like and like wish that one day we could call in and afford to talk to Shaliqua or whatever. But in the meantime, let's go see what's on channel 333, 334, and we'll go back and forth. Was that a booby? Was that a booby? Visualize. Oh, well, that's an official Foley. Damn, girl, your titty. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Cuban B. Yes, Cuban B. You want to be the first person to die from a cross? You want to be the first brother to die from a crossbow? I didn't think so. Is that how you want to be remembered? Exactly. And I feel like you're showing someone that's having something to fight for. You got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Save 35% at 80stees.com using the code at discount code at checkout, ARCTEES35. That's right, ARCTEES. Like the boat and that shirt and like the number, the discount that you get. Hello, think McFly, think. 6 of Wands in reverse. I give up with you guys. You know what? I'm out of here. Hold on my calls, would you? Where do you think you're going? I just can't, Bugs. Oh, and you mind if I take over then? Because we can't cut it short. These people paid good money to not pay money to be here. All right, well, let's go ahead. Knock yourself out. Okay. Squeeze me. Look, I know you've been through a lot. You know, we all have. But whatever this energy is you're dealing with, collective, say, so long, Squooey, see you in St. Louis. And again, this isn't just trying to convince yourself, but you do have some deprogramming to do. Temperance in reverse. That's what I mean. It's not for your highest, greatest good. For you, for me, for humanity. You don't believe me. There's still, what, you want me to get that guy back? You rather look at him than me? What is it? Huh? Is it my breath? Too many carrots? Is it vinegar? Was it my salt and vinegar chips? Johnny said salt and vinegar chips earlier, and I couldn't help myself. I had to go get some salt and vinegar. And sour gummy worms, but, you know, it's my weakness. Calm down. You know, I've had so many damn carrots my whole life. A dude can have a Snickers when he's hungry, all right? It's like I'm not myself when I'm hungry. But no. You know yourself more and more. And it's like every day you know less and less because you're deprogramming what you thought you knew. Now that you remember the truth. You're not who you were. And that's the point, collective. How many lumps do you want, collective? I mean, why not? What, you don't like sugar cubes? It's just sugar cubes. I'm not going to hit you with a giant mallet over the head or something. That would be crazy. Where would you even get an idea like that? I bet you think all I do is fuck like a wabbit too, huh? I probably got a million kids in a million different wabbit holes. You might want to don't fall down that rabbit hole. What do you think Babs and Bugs came? Or Babs and Buster. I forget his name all the time. Me and his mother don't get along. But no, it's like they're not going to escape this collective. Karma don't miss nobody, even if they made a wrong turn back in Albuquerque, especially if they made a wrong turn back in Albuquerque. You can't say so long, Screwy, see in St. Louis to the accountability that you need to take. It is going to follow you to St. Louis. In Albuquerque. I'm just letting you know. And no one wants to willingly go to St. Louis. You know, maybe if you're driving through and you got Nelly on the radio, you can find me in St. Louis. But no one's going to be like, hey, I always wanted to go to St. Louis. Hey, we're in Delaware. Hey, this is a historical place where George Washington crossed the Delaware, all right? That was a night to never forget. That was like 9/11, before we even had Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue calendars. So, know your history. Do your own research, collective. All you're thinking about is that football phone. You don't even care about the sports that are being illustrated in this magazine context. It's a disgrace. You're just a fanboy or a fangirl. Yeah. PlayStation is better. No, Nintendo is better. No, Xbox is better. You sound like a damn baby. They're all the best. And don't forget about Atari, you son of a bitch. Jaguar was ahead of its time. And I can relate to the Jaguar. Yeah. Anyways, since you guys have such bad taste in console gaming, I guess we'll just have to say that was your weenie. How was that, Johnny? Not bad. Okay. You sure? You're not lying? What, do I ever lie to you, Bugs? Well, that was your weenie. Either way. All right, I'm back. Sorry about the rabbit, guys. He poops everywhere. And he does. He fucks like a rabbit. But, whatever. Don't listen to him. It's true. They fuck like rabbits. And he eats everything in the house like a damn billy goat, What is this? I just want to give you one last message before we closed it out. It's my deck. And if you want to get one of your own, where can I get one, Johnny? Oh, you don't have to twist my arm or beg. I'll try to make it as easily available to you, even though YouTube is making it extremely difficult for me to do those things now. But the link is in the description box below. Shit, it's in the chat to the Tarot Zone, where you can get your own Jonny Arkade Tarot deck and the 3D shadow boxes you see behind me. That's what these are, by the way. These are all handcrafted and designed by me. And you can also get these, the Tarot Zone. So just before you roll out,
let's roll.
just maybe click the link and check it out for yourself. Or you can scan this QR code if you don't. You have to click a link? That's like a child's toy. Excuse me, QR master over here. You can scan this too. That'll take you to the tarot zone. And $5 from each shadow box, which are like literally hand assembled and crafted by yours truly. So like if you buy one, you can know that I touched every layer of your shadow and your box. I mean, your shadow box. And then it's meant to help with shadow healing. And $5 from each one of these. Don't settle for phonies. It's the one and only Jonny Arkade 2.0. But $5 from each of these sold, and $5 from each Jonny Arkade tarot deck goes to stop child trafficking. That's what this continuously scrolling message has been saying this whole time, right above my head. In case you can't read English, that's what that says. $5 from every deck, every shadow box, and just wait. There's more. We don't stop there. But all these awesome discounts and stuff, these are companies I support, I believe in, I invest in myself, including Otter Spirit. But Otter Spirit, for example, gives $1 to every sea otter for every bracelet sold, and there's a million different people with a million different discount codes. So why use mine? Not that it's better or anything. Support your favorite reader, but just know that if you use my discount codes, whether for Otter Spirit, 80s teas, or Bay Smokes, 10% that of my earnings I personally donate to stop child trafficking, child exploitation, and help children maybe hopefully have a regular shot at a life again. But yeah, so check it out. And then dollar from all of my other items in my shop that I sell, whether it's merch that you might see me have here, hats, and there's embroidery in the shop now if you like my hat, for example. $1 from each one of these things that I don't hand make myself. Goes to stuff, child trafficking, all that good stuff. Okay, so we here to raise money, not make money. If anything, this does end up always costing me a substantial amount of my own hard-earned money. So it's a way I'm trying to earn phantom cash for the kids, have fun while doing it, help y'all, win situation. And a few years ago, I don't know if you remember this, but a wise man, everyone thinks he's stupid man. That's how wise he is. Once said, there's going to be so much winning, you're going to get bored of winning. Sorry. That's the winning. That's all the winning. Hold on. Oh, you're not who you were. And that's the point. Guys, I love y'all. Most of y'all, for the most part.
It's a trap!
If I were you, I'd take precaution.
With the people coming in your life moving forward, because just so you know, there's good and bad in everything. And then for you karmics,
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
it's live on location. What was that? I don't know. What you talking about? Inner circle? Yeah, you in my inner circle? You wear your sunglasses at night? So no one can see your eyes? Got it. Subscribe. Oh, the poll. Let's do the poll. I know you pole dancers like me to dance around the pole here. Let's see what we got. Let me end it first. Hold on. 4 votes. When we say we're starting over, we're starting over. So the poll, guys, there's no right, wrong answers. It's just an opportunity for you to self-reflect and kind of ask yourself these questions. I'm not keeping score. Sorry, that's not my eye. Do you feel like a different person lately? 2 of you said starting to realize it. It's good, right? Okay, good. 1 of you said completely changed. Like, I mean, completely. Like, here's me before, here's me at, this is your brain, this is my brain on drugs. I put a little milk and I scramble it. And then I put it on an English muffin. And then, do you feel like a different person lately? One person said, growing, but still in between. I don't know if I want scrambled over easy, sunny side up, fried hard, even maybe perhaps poached. Okay, well, figure it out. I get it. It takes me a minute to figure out how I want my eggs cooked sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, just wash it. Just rinse that shit off and put it in my mouth. What else was I causing people to get sick in their stomach about? I think that's it. Yeah, 10%, $1, $5. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's it. Bye. Just kidding. You know what time it is? Ancient Chinese secret. You didn't think I forgot, did you? Hey, I got my stuff together over here, people. What does it look like? Kindergarten? I wish when sorting your colors was the hardest thing you had to do that day and get all the food in your mouth and not on the floor. Yeah, must be nice. Just throw all your food everywhere. Open sesame. Learn Chinese. Soybean paste noodle. You feeling like a soybean paste noodle lately? Why don't you do something about it? Soybean paste noodle. It's one of my least favorite noodles. Soybean paste noodle. Zhajiangmian. Zhajiangmian. Soybean paste noodle. So now when you go to China, you can order your favorite noodle. Because they don't just call it soybean paste noodle out there. They call it Zhajiangmian. So fucking get it right, all right? Memorize that shit. Lucky enough, what do I look like? Bowel, what do I look like? Rosetta Stone? You can lead a horse to water, collective, but you can't make it learn Chinese. Lucky numbers are 10, 34, 53, 37, 11, 13. From the top. Those numbers are 10, 34, 53, 37, 11, and 13. And I tricked you guys. I was testing you and you all failed. That's right. All four of you failed. And now I'm not watching my weight and I'm eating because I'm stressed. Now I gotta do a lap around the block, take those calories off. I'm just kidding. But we still have community chest deck. A deeper appreciation of life's beauty is in your future. That summarized this reading, I think, a lot better. Because nothing has changed really but my limp. No, you're not who you were. And that's the point. A deeper appreciation of life's beauty is in your future. So go smell some roses, will you, please? Please? I can't smell all the roses for you. Although I'd love to. A deeper appreciation of life's beauty is in your future. And besides, I like to wake up and smell the coffee. I smell the roses when I'm out and about. But when I wake up, I want to... The best part of waking up is Black Rifle coffee in my mouth. That's the only gun I'll put in my mouth is Black Rifle coffee. Was that good? But Black Rifle, call me. My old email address is terminated. You can't get a hold of me there anymore. So just call me. Have your people call my people. They're not worried about it. Sound good? All right. I mean, I feel like it has legs. We can at least start there. I feel like, okay. Yeah, this isn't low hanging fruit either. This is revolutionary. This is the choice of a new generation. No one's done this before. That's the challenge. Oh, well, hold my beer. Last one there is a rotten egg or a rinsed off hard boiled egg or over easy. Again, how did you want your eggs again? I forgot. I still have it. Can you give me a few more minutes? Oh my God, they're just eggs, man. Just order your damn eggs. Oh, they could be you ordered the 100-year-old egg. Is that what that is? Like just 100-year-old egg, and it went and look at the number on there. Well, that's 1 o'clock, Johnny. What does that even mean? 100. You guys, what are we going to do with these people, Casey? I've seen it a million times. Listen, those without ears, you included, won't hear this message. They're not supposed to. It's encrypted. God made only smart people able to understand it. Doesn't mean that if you didn't understand it, you're stupid. You're just not smart, is all. Smart technology. I'm not talking about smart bombs. You don't be all weird and take it personal because you're over there playing with dodo birds or whatever. Smart bombs, dodo birds. To each their own. But from a different cloth, are we? Perhaps. So don't make the round peg try to fit in the square hole because it goes in the round hole where it belongs. Oh, man. I know, right? I know. Sorry, guys, gals, ladies, gentlemen, whatever, boils, ghouls. 101, Zelda, Game & Watch. Just letting you know that if you liked what you saw here today, or the sound of my seductive voice, or my G.I. Joe t-shirt, come, will ya? Got all the time in the world. Just kidding. Gotta go. Great Scott. It's 10:32. We've been here for over 2 hours, Doc. I'm calling you Doc now, Marty. Did we just Freaky Friday switch bodies? No, Doc, that'd be weird. That would be weird. Now we're playing with power. Nintendo power. If you ain't heard it today, know that you are awesome. You got at least one dude out there praying for you. And God bless you and your beautiful families. You can't hype. You can't do anything like that for me yet, guys. We are starting from scratch. So let's see the 4 people that voted and showed up. And showing up is half the battle. But we're not battling. So I guess showing up means it's peaceful. Casey Cundiff, Michelle Pagliacci, Forever Splintered, Shauna J. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. It is always a pleasure. Pleasure's always mine. Sometimes it's more pleasurable than others. But hey, that's just between me and God. Shame. I know your name. I'll see you on the next one, y'all. I love you. Drop some comments or some. Share this. Help a brother out. I'm a lot of options. Love y'all. I'll see you on the next one.